Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to my first recording on the new YouTube channel with coffee in hand and my feet up. And as the name suggests, I just hope you do that while you listen to me. Just relax and enjoy 10 to 12 minutes maximum of chit chat, to put it that way. This will be an introductory video just to tell you how I got here and why I'm doing this. So, my name is Yvonne and I'm recording to you from the dining room in my home in Perth, Western Australia. For those of you who live in this remote continent, you know where I am. For those who don't, you can Google Perth, Western Australia and see the map. We are really nearly falling off the planet. That's how removed we are from the rest of the world. But very peaceful and very nice. Today is Friday, the 2nd of May. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the evening. We have 22 degrees and a very balmy and humid evening. We're supposed to be in the middle of autumn here, which is nothing like what you see in the northern parts of America or Europe with the 4 different seasons and the beautiful changes. No, here autumn means only that we don't have any more scorching summer temperatures, that the days are much shorter now, that rain is coming and it'll be quite a bit of it, and the temperatures are lower. So it makes it nice to, to sleep and wake up in the morning and feel refreshed. No more air conditioning or reverse cycle air conditioning, heating for probably 3 months until the month of July when it gets really rainy and cold. August as well. For us, cold for us, which means that the range of temperature goes from 1 degree in the morning maybe, and then if it is sunny, it'll be 18 degrees and very enjoyable. So that's how the weather changes here, very slightly. Now, the reason I'm doing this YouTube journey, to put it that way, came just by chance. Because every time I'm a little bit curious about something, it seems like my angels say, oh, there, let's put this on her plate and see what she does with it. And as I was teaching Spanish at community level here in Perth, in one of my classes, we were talking about professions, what we do for a living. So every student had to say what they did. Somebody would say, I'm a psychologist. Another one would say, I'm an engineer specializing in building or civil engineer. The other one would be a lawyer specializing in criminal law and working in the courts, and on and on and on. So with 12 students, we went around having a nice conversation about what each of us does for a living or used to do before retirement. And then we proceeded to speak in the third person, talking about what somebody related to them did for a living. And as we went around asking questions, I came to one of the young women in my class, a delightful girl from America, from the United States. And when I asked her, what does your partner do for a living? She said, he's a YouTuber. And everybody froze and looked at her because we just thought, what on earth is that as a profession? For me, YouTube used to be a way to find out about things, instead of going into Google search bar, you can have the videos there. And it was just a hobby, really, and something that people did for fun. Never imagined that it could be a real, serious, interesting sort of career, to put it that way. Anyhow, after the class, I asked her to stay over 5 minutes, and I said, what is being a YouTuber for a profession like? What is that? So she explained very briefly. She showed me on her phone how easy it would be. She said, you can do it right now. Just film a video All you have to do is to learn how to upload it into YouTube and edit it, which you will eventually, and it's not that complicated either. Okay, so I went home, had a quick dinner, had my shower, and decided to go into YouTube and navigate, visit a lot of sites. I looked for content that was of interest to me, and then I discovered all this world of videos there. Some of them very interesting, very engaging, very informative. And then I started running into YouTube channels that spoke about how to record for a YouTube channel, how to have and create a YouTube channel, and what you need to do step by step. It was really very interesting, and I thought, well, here I am in my early 70s, semi-retired, ready to quit working for a job that puts you always on the running aspect of life, rushing everywhere, and decided to learn more and started taking notes from all these YouTubers that seemed very convincing, very knowledgeable. And luckily enough, I had close to me a young woman, technology savvy. She has her own technology business. She records quite a bit on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and other platforms, I believe. And I asked her, how much do you know about this? How easy is this? What is the point of doing this? And she told me a lot of interesting things. So I took note very quickly. And I said to her, well, would you be willing to teach me to properly, to give me a class or create a course for me where we can meet and you can take me step by step through all this, because I really would like to give it a go. So the curiosity that I had in my class with my student disappeared. Now this was a real, genuine interest, and I was ready to launch myself into the adventure. So after my first class, where I learned a lot of basic things that were very interesting, the following day I went to the electronic shop very close to my place here and bought myself a tripod and a microphone. Very inexpensive actually, because as I explained to the boys at the shop, I said, look, I'm starting, I just need to film some videos and put some quality into them and do them differently from the videos I used to record to send on WhatsApp to my relatives and friends all over the place. And he showed me the range they had, and I picked up a beautiful tripod and a microphone for less than $100. Not even that, I think it was about $80, the two items. And I was delighted. I went home, learned the instructions, tried to test it, and discovering what I could do with my phone hooked to that tripod with my microphone, I just couldn't believe it. I thought, well, I felt like a child on Christmas Day, and I loved it. So I have learned, day after day, I go into YouTube probably for at least a couple of hours every day to listen, to take notes, and to learn from others. And I have been building up a little bit of that based on what I've learned, what seems achievable from me. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video now. This is my first video, and it'll go to my class next week with my coach. And she will tell me what she thinks. I have had to practice and make sure that the background is nice, that I look presentable, that I sound clear and convincing and entertaining. All these little things that seem nothing, but once you see yourself on video, then you realize, wow, yes, I have to polish on this, on that. We have habits that, are not noticeable when we are speaking in person at a birthday party or something. We scratch our head, we wrinkle our noses, we say silly things like, oh, well, you know, and things that don't look too good in a video for YouTube. So you polish a little bit and you become a little bit more professional without losing the humor and the entertainment side of it, because I want this to be a relaxing moment, not only for me, but for you as well. Okay, so that's where I am at the moment. And my plan is to record a video at least once a week, 10 to 15 minutes at the most. And hopefully the content will be interesting, entertaining. And I will have to tell you in the next video more about that. What triggered the idea of the name of my YouTube channel, and where am I going to get all these ideas for content, themes to talk about, how and why. And I'll have quite a bit to tell you about myself to start, so I'll leave that for the next video. I hope you can come and see me, you enjoy it, and please grab your coffee, your tea, your glass of wine, whatever you want, put your feet up and simply stay there until the end. I mean the end of your drink. And then once you put your feet down, feel good and ready to tackle the day as usual. So until next time, all the best to all of you. A lot of peaceful, lovely times. Try to collect them. Those are the ones that are important. Okay, see you soon. It was a pleasure. Ciao.